We're going to get our baits on and see if what we can catch. We got some live bluegill and some cut bluegill. I can put anything over there, but we'll see in a moment. Hope this turns out okay. Got anybody in yet? Nope. 57 seconds for the replay here. We're going to put a bluegill on. Circle hook. Let's get him through the nostril here. There we go. Got one person in. Welcome in. Hey, Floyd, how's it going? Good morning. Whatever bites that baby, I don't know. Could be anything. Looks like we don't have to tie another rig on another one. Got 3 people in. Welcome in, guys. We're just getting started. Hopefully you can hear me well. Trying this DJI mini mic out too. We can catch smallmouth, gar, turtle, catfish. That's about it. Largemouth maybe. All right, we're going to get another rig tied on another rod. And we don't have no rod holder, so we're going to have to put it on live liner. We'll try that out anyway. All right, stay tuned. Welcome in, welcome in. Lucifer, welcome in. Where's the beer at? Right? About to catch a 10-pounder. Oh, I hope. Keep an eye on that orange rod, because yesterday it went down. I'm pretty sure it was a gar. Because it did not hook up. Had a carp rig on this last. We'll have to switch it over. Hey, Mr. Rogers, welcome in. F22, welcome in. Got the old live liner on this one, so we'll be able to hear something pull it out. Well, not a very loud clicker, but it's better than having your fish take the rod in the water. Comes in handy quite at times. Oh, I've never caught an alligator gar. We only got the long, just the long nose and short nose gar. I've never even caught a short nose, so. Yep. Was that? I can't read that. Was that Mr. I guess that was Mr. Rogers. Top of the morning. All right. Messing around with this mic here for a good while. It won't work plugged in because I can't. All it does is charge the camera and not work. I don't know. Got to figure that out. So we're going to tie a rig on. Might throw a Hellgrammite around or something. I love catching gar on topwater. Ooh, that would be pretty cool. I've not done that yet. Missed 2 smallies here yesterday, so they just spit that bluegill back out. Maybe we can get one today. Come on, kitty cats. That's what I really want. Nice old kitty cat. Sitting in front of a pile of rocks there. That pile of rocks extends out a little bit. And this is the broken portion of the dam. We're going to tie a little 5/0 circle hook here. Nope, this ain't no bayou. This is Indiana. Smallmouth are on fire right now. I hope the catfish get on fire. Boy, it's been a long time. At least a month. I'd probably have better luck with a Kahle hook, but haven't been able to find any. That's setting the hook on the largemouth or smallmouth. Reed. No, we're in Indiana, buddy. 27 people in. Welcome in, welcome in. 5 likes. What? We're gonna get another bait out, maybe 2 baits. Bouncing there, it's bouncing. That's a good sign. That's a good sign right there. Broke off on the reel end yesterday. I threw out there toward the middle, but all kinds of rocks and snags out there. But you make your own tartar sauce. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's go, let's go. Saved by grace. I'm out of Indiana. Saved by grace. We're at what you see there is that's a broken portion of the dam. That's where all the water's flowing over. Right now we're sitting on top of the dam, no water flowing over. Because the water's low too, so. But actually high for this time of year. It's usually I'm down there sitting on an island out here. Crazy, crazy. Welcome in, Saved by Grace. Sitting on top of a dam with no water going over it. I'll show you the backside of the dam, but it phone don't. Something wrong with the phone, I think. It's fogged up, I think. But we got a bridge behind us. Actually above us. We got a bridge above us. Railroad bridge back behind that. And yeah, I decided to bring my live liner down here. The bait clicker works good on that one, but my other rod, I took the bait clicker out. Hardly ever use it. A nice beer batter fillet. There you go. Yeah, good morning. How's the bite? So far non-existent, cat claws. I got my cat claws here, but nowhere to put them in. Just in case we don't get nothing here, we'll move on to a sandbar or something. I got those. Actually, that's probably a better option because it's in the shade, but I missed 2 smallies in the gar here yesterday, so I figured I'd give her, I mean, there's a chance at a 6-7 pound smallmouth in this spot. Maybe not this particular area, but in this area, this river. Pretty much where I caught my 23 incher. Let's go, let's go. So far, no bites. Huh. Maybe took me a minute to catch bait, so I wanted to get as much live bait as I could. You know how it is, being a cat fisherman. Got to have fresh bait. I had yesterday's bluegill, but it's not fresh. I think I was just mostly using I got a 3-way rig on that one, I believe. We're going to put a no-row on this one. I keep finding bad line. Definitely cut that off. Any little frays, it's all bad. Now we can throw out in the current. Your chances of getting it back are slim. Chances of catching fish, yeah, 25-30% maybe. If this don't pan out, we'll throw it out in the current. But I'm still finding bad line. Surprised the carp didn't break me off. All right, we'll see what's going on. About ready to tie this on here and get another bait out. Hey, welcome in, Paul. Andreas, welcome in. You got to get, all right, 46 people in. All right, we're at a broken, what you see over here is a broken portion of the dam. We're sitting on top of the dam right now. No water flowing over because all of it's going over there. And there's smallmouth. Well, there's more smallmouth than catfish in this river. There's no question about that. Whether we get one or not, that's a different story. And tons of gar. I don't know if the catfish should be off spawn. We'll probably need to check that bait here soon. Got a live bluegill on. We're going to throw a live one on this one too. I couldn't get no bites on the cut bait yesterday, so we're going to throw live. Hello from Michigan. Hello, Ronald. We're from Indiana here. About 50 miles south of Indy, Indianapolis. And there, just like that. I think that's well, I haven't used this rod for a while. This is a Penn Fierce live liner, the first model they made. We got a 2-ounce snow roll and a couple beads, swivel down to a circle hook. Probably should put a bass hook or something on there, but we're gonna hook it through a bluegill and see what we can get. You don't have to throw very far. The deeper water is closer to me. All right. Oh, I lost him. Get back here, boy. Oh, good. He's all dirty now, so. Good morning, Kristen. How we doing? How's it going, Paul? It's going to get hot again today. I probably should be in the shade instead of over here in the heat, but I wanted to give this area a try. I was telling everybody else I missed a couple smallies and a gar yesterday here. I could probably do without the gar, but the smallies I was kind of not liking. Tighten that drag up a little bit. Don't want it to be too tight. I don't want it to be too loose either. All right, if you haven't never used a live liner, you just push that button right there and you can pull it out. I don't know if you will hear that clicking noise, but it's not as loud as a bait clicker, but you can adjust the settings and how much it pulls out back here. So a lot handier in the current than a bait caster. We're gonna set it up on top of this my bait box. Oh, hopefully you can see that. I might throw the bait rod around a little bit. Money shot. What is that lever? That lets the fish take the bait. What they call a live liner or a bait feeder. Similar to a bait clicker, except for you can adjust it, the tension on it. So if the current's pulling the line out, even though you got it open, you can adjust the tension on how much pulls out. We might throw that orange one back out, but all right. Looks like you're in the spot. Okay. Yep. That's a pretty good spot. I haven't been. Well, we got something going on the orange one right now. There's no way that bluegill's moving that much. We'll see. He could have me wrapped around something. Yeah. Yeah, he's moving a little bit. He puts up a struggle, we're in good shape. All right, Randy. We're at a broken portion of the dam, sitting on top of it. So, got a bridge above me. You can hear the traffic going through. The current's like, it's loud as all get out. So we got one on live line or one lockdown. I might throw a Hellgrammite or something around too, and then throw another catfish bait out. We got to rig it back up because it broke off out in here somewhere yesterday. Usually there's a couple of islands out here I can walk to, wade to, I guess. We are definitely trying to catch some catfish, Andy. That's what we're trying for, but yesterday we had 2 smallmouth get off. Well, spit the bait on me. Which I don't see that very often, but using circle hooks, yeah, bass usually don't run very much, so that bluegill's active on that left rod. More they move, more chance I get catching fish. And kind of the moral of the story is fish what's in front of you. Well, the structure's in front of me. It's real shallow, all in this area. It's deeper here, and this is all kind of like rocks right here. They're all going out in the water. Bait fish will be up in here a lot of times, by a lot of numbers. But it's pretty pressured. A lot of people fish it. But most people don't fish what's in front of them. Brought me a drink today, guys. Brought me a drink. Mr. Smalls, hey Terry, welcome in. Hey, Smallwater Chutters, Donkey Land, welcome in. We're about to throw a bass bait, I don't know. I noticed when I was throwing the bait rod around that I didn't put the line through the top guide. It's all bad. Oh. Yeah, yar. Spur them burrows. Oh yeah, it's going through. It's not going through the side. Oh. I've done that a lot at nighttime fishing. Miss an eye, that's not too bad. When you miss the top guide, you're in pretty bad shape. But it does not cast when it does that. Yeah, we can catch a donkey here. We could possibly catch a donkey here. All right, sun is killing me. Just spur them burrows, right, Terry? What do you think? Hellgrammite, maybe? Might try it real quick. Probably get hung up. Probably should have been smart and got the shade, but I'm not the smartest fisherman in the world. Hey, Murray, bro, we are fishing for whatever it bites. A bluegill, a live bluegill currently. I'm about ready to put on a Hellgrammite, see what we can do with that. So I've never tried a Hellgrammite here. And we do have rocks. Oh, everywhere actually. I've caught crappie here, gar, drum. I've caught everything here. Largemouth, spotted bass, catfish on occasion. I mean, it's a flathead spot, but don't see very many flatheads here. Oh, Hellgrammite, where are you? Or hook for the Hellgrammite, that's better off. EWG will take you. It's a pretty day though. It's going to warm up quick. I don't know how well you can hear the traffic, but it's going through too, right above us. All right, line went slack on that one, on the left rod there. The red rod, one laying down. We'll check on him in a minute. 2 ounces might not have been enough for that bluegill. All right, Hellgrammite, Hellgrammite, Hellgrammite. Where are you, Hellgrammite? Hellgrammite or fluke? I don't know. I have not tried a Hellgrammite here. And I definitely never tried a fluke here. Let's go with the red flake. Not really. If I throw another one out, I want to throw it out in the current. Yep, I got 52 people, only 17 likes, boy. The old Hellgrammite. I'm new to fishing these babies, so I'm new to using these hooks. See if we got her, I don't know. Not very straight. Oh well. The Hellgrammite really straight. I subbed. Hey, Catfish and Galore. I seen you on Scotty's channel last night. All right. We are fishing for whatever bites a Hellgrammite on this. And we got 2 live bluegills on, so whatever bites that. Looks like a gar hitting it right now on that one. Hear that, and that bluegills were getting real excited. Got the left one on the live liner, got the right one locked down, and the baits are just pretty much in front of me. That's where the fish are here. So if I can get this Hellgrammite hooked right. I don't like the hook job I got on that baby yet. There, that's a little better. So we got the Hellermine on EWG hook. Good night, Munchie. Welcome in. Good morning. Welcome in, Ray. So we got 2 live bluegills out, and so far I've not seen anything, but it kind of looked like a gar was hitting on the orange rod. But the bass sometimes don't run with it. They'll just swallow it and keep it in their mouth. All right, we're gonna throw this Hellgrammite out a little bit. Kind of right in front of me. See if there's anything down here. More comfortable throwing a paddle tail yet, but these Hellgrammites come in handy. I haven't caught a bass here for a while. There's some big ones in here. Now it's shallow right out in front of us here. I'll take that off that shallow flat. Possible catch fish. If they're here. May sit down and throw another catfish rod out. Just caught. Probably too hot to sit here and throw stuff. Well, no bites so far. Got something going on here. Bluegill's getting frisky. Oh yeah, bluegill's getting frisky. That's what we like to see. All right. Not much space for throwing, but I'm ready to go after smallmouth bass. Right, Terry? We got, what, 6 pound on that, but mainly 20 pound. You got 20 on the left, 25 on the right. Make 20 on this one. 6 on the little bait fishing run. So far, not much biting, so. Yeah, I lost 2 smallies here yesterday on live bluegill. Got them up the top and they just like, bait come up at me. Oh man. If I'd had my net, I could just swooped them. I brought my net today. Lesson learned. They may have been 2 pounds, maybe. Still a catch that I missed. It's fun to catch fish on live bait. We'll tie this other rod up. We might throw that fluke out. I didn't have no luck with I didn't throw very much, but I'd have better luck with the fluke. If there's fish up here, I don't know. That's a good question. Where are the fish? And what I do with my hooks? That's the other good question. There they are. All right, we got. Oh, they all fell out of the pack. That's real good. Oh, circle hook in the finger. I think I bought some. Oh yeah. Anybody ever try out bill hooks? Bill fish hooks? These look like circle hooks to me. Maybe we'll put one of them on. I'll have to look that up. It's all the choices at Walmart. Laser sharp Circle C hooks or laser sharp bill fish hooks. Which on the back it says Circle Light wire, non-offset. We'll put it on. Looks like a darn good hook to me. It is a 7/0, but I'll tell you what, that has got to be the smallest 7/0 I've ever seen. We're going to have to show you this. Hook sizes are crazy. All right, well, if you guys can see, there's a 5/0, and this hook here is a 7/0. They're exact same size. Crazy, crazy. You get that, and that's a billfish hook. I don't know if anybody's ever used those, but looks like the same darn thing, just a little bit more in. Should work good. Not so much for live liners, but locked down, I think it'll work good. All right, we're definitely around rocks. We'll definitely put a 50-pound leader on. Come on, baby. We might throw this one farther out. Out there in that current, probably get hung up, but chance you take. We'll throw cut bait out that way. Fish didn't decide to show up today. I should have warned them. So far, no bites. They're playing with me. I need to throw the orange one back out. Check on, see how lively that bait is. All right, tying another rig, guys. What rod's using today? We got a, let's see, Whisker Whip. The orange one's a Whisker Whip from Tangling with Catfish. And That's a channel cat rod, medium. And I think on the left one there, that's a Rippin' Lips rod. And that's a, let me sure if it's a medium or a medium light. That's the old medium on there today. The medium light's a 2-piece, but it's a pretty fun rod. Definitely fun rod to catch a good catfish on. But the Rippin' Lips, really good. I got the old $40 models from Amazon back in the day. I probably got six Rippin' Lips rods, but with the split grip. I just didn't care too much for the split grip. But the rods have a perfect bend. That's what I like about those. All right. MVP, welcome in, Mike. Even my elbows are sweating. That means I need to take another drink. Where'd my drink go? There it is. No shade to be had on this dam. Not now. All right, we'll definitely use a bigger sinker. All right, we need to throw that other bait back out though. Man, it is hot, boys. It's hot. I just fish too much. I wear all my gear out. Well, I can understand that. I've got plenty of gear, but I only use partial. Now see, that live liner comes in handy right here at the dam. I'll trust it over a bait clicker any day. You can't hear it at the dam, but the bait clicker you can hear, but you will see that rod jump up and down when there's something line pulling through it. If it don't try to pull it in. We're gonna check that bait on the right rod. So far we ain't using no cut bait, we're using just live. Yesterday they only wanted live, so that's what we're going with. Not the best spot to fish in the sun and the heat. I know, right? I got perfect shade down here on a sandbar and we're over here. But I've caught some dandy smallmouth here. Oh. Seen something over there. And that bluegill's kind of frisky on the left. We're gonna check that bait. I'm about ready to throw another catfish rod out. Would have been done, but luckily there's a rod holder down here. It's not really a rod holder, it's just a piece of metal. Piece of metal coming out of the dam, the broken portion of the dam. All right, that's just a little bluegill. I would prefer probably hand size, even for the smallmouth. I think they prefer the bigger baits too. I do it too. Be like perfect shade there. Yeah. I go for the structure every time. Boy, it is hot too. Them worms ain't gonna make it. Those ain't even mine. We're taking that back home with me. Those ain't even mine. Sure hope everyone have an awesome morning. Oh, you too, buddy. I'm sweating to death, but we ain't gonna be here forever. I'm sure my camera's gonna die. I need to figure out my mic and charging at the same time. Right now, I won't accept it, probably because of the camera. This thing is a battery pack. But it's real noisy here. It probably is on camera too. Real noisy. We got a bridge above us. And then the broken portion of the dam is really loud. It's out of town, so the bridge goes out of town. Oh, that bluegill is acting really good on that left rod. We brought my net today. We've got 45 people in. That's just moving all over the lake. Most bikes won't charge as they're being used. Before mine did. It did the same. Silly Simon, welcome in. Or Silly Salmon, welcome in. Not ready to say Silly Simon. I probably don't have enough weight to keep those bluegills, but keeping them moving is a good thing. The more they struggle, more official like. All right, we're about ready to get another rig out there. We might throw the fluke one time. I threw a Hellgrammite. No luck, but I don't do a lot of lure fishing in this spot. Usually jig heads. Yeah, that rod's bouncing. I don't think there's anything coming out of it. We'll do something. A lot of times the bass will just swallow it and just sit there. You'll see a little jerk once in a while and that's it. They'll sit there with its mouth. Fingertips are starting to sweat. All right, let's get a catfish bait out in that area out there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. Hey, there's Fun Fishing Adventures. Hey, Scotty. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're at the dam. I am in shorts today because yesterday was just way too hot. But I missed the shade. There was shade over here before I got over here. I was catching bait on the other side of the dam, which is hardly no water. I'll show you guys. Well, I would, but I'd never get this back in camera focused, I guess. If you see my logo, that's pretty much where we're at. Oh, whoa. Oh. That's a good sign. Bluegill got scared there. Somebody's chasing him. Come on, baby. And we got a lawnmower over there. I think 3 ounces would have been better than the 2 on the left rod. That bluegill's doing whatever he wants. Not a cloud in the sky. It wasn't hot at all yesterday. Days are shorter. Hey, Ananta. Welcome in. Well, we need to get this other catfish rod out. It broke off yesterday. Luckily, I only had one break off yesterday. Got the leader line tied. Let's get a sinker on it. I think we'll go 4 ounces. Yeah, and I'm losing my shade in the other spot too, so. Get the catfish to bite, we'll be in good shape. Right now, we'll take anything. Even those dumb gar. Here, fishy, fishy is what they say. More of a swimming day, I think. As hot as it is. More of a swimming day or waiting. Now, we don't even have our baits very far out. Because in front of me, it's really shallow. Well, actually, right in front of me, that's where the steeper stat and structure. There's a shallow flat off to the left there. You can probably see on camera. Probably waist deep at most anywhere. Anywhere in this water is probably waist deep. Usually this time of year it's knee deep. Oh. Got another catfish rod out. We're gonna put yesterday's bluegill on there. We'll try a headpiece. All right. Bait's getting hot. I don't know why. All right, we'll try out this new hook. I haven't tried it out. As soon as I wipe my hands off back here behind here. It'd be nice if there was a shade back here, or the deeper water back behind the dam, but there's not. It's really shallow. All right, guys. Just not having much luck. Not having no luck. Ah, hey. Good luck out there. Thanks you. You're about to go fishing? Good luck then, buddy. Tight lines. There's a bluegill. Little gut chunk sticking out. Got it on a 4-ounce snow roll, couple beads. 50 pound, because we are around rocks. I'll kiss this new hook goodbye. That's a billfish hook is what they're calling it. Billfish, I don't know. It says Circle Light on the back of the package. you can call laser. Pretty sure it's just a circle hook. It says 7/0, but it's the same size as the Circle C 5/0. One thing I got to figure out is where I'm going to position the pole, because I have no rod holders that'll fit. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we can get one in the crack over here. We'll see. Oh, look here! I found somebody's rod. They must have broke the tip off, or left it there. They may have forgot it. Looks brand new. Yep, they did break it. Darn it. Oh, you can stick it down in there and still have it. Well, you know, a rod for a kid right there. Not a lot of action on it. Still work. There we go, Scotty. That says a medium light, 5'6". It might be shorter now. I wish that was the color of the tip. Be a good catfish rod. Glue that in there and I'll be good. Yep. Got me another rod. Hey, Don, hook 'em. Hey, JB, welcome in. We're fishing for smallmouth, gar, catfish. I really want a catfish, but man, they got to be off the spawn by now. We're about ready to throw a piece of cut bait out, but we got to look for a spot to put the rod. We're going to try and put a rod holder up here. I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I can right there, but the camera ain't going to be able to see it. Not big enough crack there. Something's getting frisky with this one. Nothing on him though. Looked like something's getting frisky. He was just frisky himself. Frisky bluegill. Alright, well, doesn't seem to be biting. Got sidetracked there for a minute. Alright, we got a little spot here. We might be able to turn the camera a little bit. That's pretty good. If we can get it down in there, we got a shot at it. I might turn the camera a little bit more. Alright, we'll throw her, no matter where you throw it, unless you throw it on down, it's going to come back to the right. If you throw it about halfway, so we're just going to throw it a little way. Not how I like my rod, but we'll do what we can do. right, not exactly perfect, but we're fishing. Let's move the camera a little bit. Probably can't even see what I was going there. Hey, now you can see the dam a little better. The broken portion of the dam. I love channel cats. They're the best. Hey, Mike, welcome in. We are in Indiana on the East Fork White River. Fisherman, have you gotten anything? I have not gotten nothing except for a suntan or sunburn and heat stroke. No shade. There's a little bit of shade back behind here, but we are under a bridge, but the sun is shining under it. I did bring a drink today. Maybe they'll bite on cut bait today. That was yesterday's bait I had live. We may sit off in the shade here for a minute. We'll take you over here to the shade and look around a little bit. Go back behind here, we got a railroad bridge. And over in that area right there, that's a good spot for channel cats, if you can make it over there. Now I'm sitting in the shade. Let's see, the bridge you see, that's my logo. There, we're in actually a little bit of shade now. Whew. See if you can still see everything. A little bit, might zoom in on it. If I can, we'll zoom in on it. Indiana, we're about 50 miles south of Indianapolis. Orange rod's bouncing. Wish I'd have brought my shades too. Oh, orange rod is bouncing. Take her down, whatever you are. It could be just bluegill messing around with me. Now, it's a lot cooler over here in the shade. I'm already soaked, so. Oh, that looks like something might be biting on it. The orange rod. Could just be the bluegill messing around, but. I have caught flatheads where the white rod is there, but not normally very big. But you never know. There could be a channel cat or a smallmouth come up in here and grab those live baits. So much better being in the shade. Thanks for the sub. All right, guys. Let's keep her rocking. We got 32 people in, 35 likes. All right. Now we're talking. All we're after is fish. I don't care about subs. I don't care about views. We just want fish. Come on. And plenty of shade. Luckily, I found some shade. I should have been over here, I guess. I just didn't want to be that far away from the rods. Especially the one laying on the bucket. Now there was shade on that sandbar over there. Is a little bit in the corner there, but Oh, white rod got hit. Oh. Did it get hit? Are you gonna be like that or what? Could be a turtle. Could be a flathead. They bite about the same. Flatheads sometimes do not bend the rod at all. They just sit there and mouth the bait for 30 minutes or swallow it like a largemouth or smallmouth and just sit there. Don't move. You'll see one little tap like that, that's it. Figured I'd have a better chance with them on live bait, but more than likely they're on spawn too. As hot as it is. Come on, kitty cats. We want you. JB. Yeah, we ain't even showing the bridge that well. There's the bridge. It's in my logo. Could have been debris hit the line too, but probably not going to get the. I'll probably have to re-rig it because it's in no man's land. You either catch one or not get it back, or catch one and get it back, or not catch one and not get it back. And you would think throwing up there that log here up there in the middle, the water's not very deep. Don't mean there ain't no fish there, but it's not very deep. I can see the bottom. Yeah. Now back behind it might be another story. Oh, I forgot my drink. Still getting my drink. Hey. Well, we got, I hope we're not froze. It says we got 41 people in. I haven't seen no chat moving. Do the top chat, see what happens. All messages, that might work better. Got some orange raspberry Propel. Keep you hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. I don't have no chair. My chair's sitting out there with a rod on it. That's my chair. About ready to walk over to that sandbar. We might throw that white one back out. Something should have bit it by now. But more than likely it will be hung up. It's a pile of rocks right there. Alrighty. What we got? Yeah. When the water's deeper, getting back there is pretty tough. Stranger ain't no gar. We're still here. All right, JB. You never know. I'm just glad everything's working right. We'll go until well, I'd say we'd go until my camera dies, but I don't know if I can last that long. Now that I'm in shade, that's much better. We may move spots too, so hang along. Figured I'd try this spot first. I need to get me a small cooler to carry along. My backpack's supposed to be, but I got it jam-packed full of GoPro and all that. Oh, orange rod. Come on, baby. That ain't no bite. That's just a bluegill getting excited. Come on. Yeah, look at it. He's really getting excited. That's what we want to see. I've had like 3 pound small not smallmouth. Smallmouth, they'll eat that. I don't know how they get it in their bait, in their mouth, but they'll eat a full size bluegill, no problem. But so will a 3 pound channel cat. I mean, it just barely fits in their mouth. All right, we're gonna get that. Throw that one back out probably. That big, I don't know if you can see that big pile of wood over here. We ain't got, yeah, the big pile of wood right over there. Oh, that's right in front of me. There's another one out there, but it's really shallow. That one there has there's been a log there. It's buried in the sand. It's been there for over 10 years. But I finally got to visit the dam today. There's Lee. Welcome in. Oh man, they ain't biting at all. I've got live bluegill on 2 of them. I just put a bluegill head on the right. I missed 2 smallies and a gar yesterday, so I figured I'd go live today. And you know, you turn the camera on and that's the end of the bite. That's just the way luck has it today. But I have caught a 23-inch smallmouth here before. It's been many years. I have caught one. A lot of 21 inches, 20 inches. That orange rod's getting frisky. Now the gar, he slammed it so hard the rod tip almost hit the water. And of course he let go, but he did it twice. I knew it was a gar. Hit it that hard, not hook up. All right, rather be fishing with no bites than it work like me. There you go. Yeah, I still got work to do here at 3 o'clock. Last day though, last day of work. Not working the weekend. Freedom, freedom. Of course, I'd probably rather be at work right now. Because when I go in, it's really hot. That 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, it gets pretty hot at the factory. At least I got air out here. All right. Exactly. Rather be fishing. Really worried about the one just laying there on my bucket. Now that is my chair. And today we're using it for a rod holder. All right, we're gonna throw that white rod back out. We probably spent too much time in this spot, but packing everything up and moving will definitely probably be a hassle trying to stay alive. Mainly because I got live bait. Sound like something beeped. Hope we're not losing something. Well, something might go out. Hope the sound sounds okay. We're trying out a DJI mini mic. 30 people and 37 likes. Appreciate it, guys. We're not really after all that. We're after fish. I just want to catch fish. Gar. No turtles. We don't want no turtles. And I brought my net today, just in case those smallies do that trick they did yesterday. Let go of the bait right and smack the bluegill in my face. We got this locked in here pretty good. Well, let's see if we can get it over these rocks. Oh, we did it. We did it. Now we're throwing to the broken side of the dam. A lot of current. We'll throw a little farther. I think I threw that shallow last time. And here's the issue here we got here. No rod holders. Going this concrete. Oh, snake skin there. Now it probably looks funny on the video, but I got her set in all kinds of different directions down there. Gotta go. All right, Lee, welcome. Hey, G, welcome in. Yeah, we ain't gonna catch them all, that's for sure. We ain't gonna catch them all. All right. We sure like to catch one good one. We'll take any at this point. Come on, kitty cats. We're on top of a dam in Indiana here. Big bass tackle, welcome in. And this is a river. It's pretty much the start of a river that goes all the way down to Ohio River. I think it actually goes into the Wabash, I'm not positive. Oh, that went slack there, it looked like. That might be a bite. Good old live bluegill on. We're gonna try something different. We ain't catching nothing in front of us. We'll throw it out here. Shallow flat. We'll see. If the bait holds out there, we're gonna be in good shape. If it don't, it'll end up around here on all the rest of them. I only got 2 ounces on it, so I don't know. Make sure the bait feeder's on. Yep, we're on. All right, well, probably should have moved an hour ago. And we've only been going for an hour or so. All right, my dad was born in Indiana. I'm from Virginia. Some good fishing here too. Hey, Bug Man. Working and listening. All right, no problem. About an hour and 24 minutes what we've been live. Probably I could have started live sooner, but we were fishing for live bait and it's not proven to work today, but probably the fish were biting when I was catching live bait. You know how it goes. Probably here about the same time I was yesterday. I got an earlier start. All right, well, we'll try something different anyway. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Thought I had a hit on that one I just threw out. could just been settling down. Would have been a good day to go on the creek wade. Old Buggy, how's it going? We're fishing on the Broken Dam here on the East Fork. Oh, that bluegill's acting like he's getting hit on the orange rod. That might be something. Of course, she ain't gonna do nothing when I come over here, huh? That could be a turtle chasing him, or small fish. Can't get it in its mouth. There he goes. Could be the bluegill just messing around still too. Hope it ain't hung up. Baits will run you around a snag in a heartbeat. Busy as heck, oh man. Well, I like to see the rod tip bend. Hasn't been no fish here this morning that I noticed. The way it goes sometimes. Come the next day and there might be on fire. Or not. Water level has a lot to do with it. I'll tell you that. Full moon last night. I thought I'd do some bluegill fishing. Well, they weren't biting at all. Not on the lake. They're biting good here. Small ones are anyway. Just enough for some bait. Yeah, I think that's just a bluegill. I can't believe he's still acting up like that out there. He's been out there for a good while, but good hour. They ain't biting on cut bait either. What do you know? Maybe we need to throw a worm out there. I think my worms are sitting in the sun. They're probably dead. Might throw a couple worms on that big old EWG hook. Throw it on the light rod. We got 32 people in, 41 likes now. All right, guys, appreciate it. Yeah, look at it. It's hard time believing that's just a bluegill doing that. That's what you want to see. Usually when that happens, usually getting ready to get a hit, but somebody could be messing around with him. We don't have to throw it on the ultralight rod. We could throw it on that left rod there. Throw that bluegill back down in the bait box. It's got a bubbler, so I can use that bait again tomorrow. Hey, Thumpy, welcome in, buddy. Boop. Yeah, he's worm sitting out in the sun. Boy, night crawlers last like 5 minutes in the sun. Blow my gears. No way I was carrying a cooler. Might drop a worm down there and see what's down there. Probably just bluegills, but probably ain't gonna catch one on the EWG hook. Running out of options. There you go. He's like, yeah, we might do that. I don't fish with worm very often, mainly just for bluegills, smallmouth normally, but I haven't found a lot of spots that smallmouth like worms. One or two. One or two spots, they love them. Problem is everything else eat them too. I can't believe that it's not hitting that. That orange one's just bouncing all over the place. All right. Put some worms on this baby. We'll try that. Can't believe I found a broken fishing rod down here. But I could super glue it and have it on a fishing rod if I needed one. Not that I need it, but. All right, still halfway dead, but I won't be able to use them after today, it don't look like. So we might as well put them on. Maybe we can get a bite on worm. Maybe a drum or something will bite it. I'm glad I found this shade spot under the bridge here. That could be. Yeah, look at that orange eye. He's shaking. I don't know. He might be hung up. We ain't gonna catch no bluegill on a 5/0 circle hook. So. Got a few worms on there. All right, we got Kevin Fishes. Welcome in. Not having much luck, but we're at the here in Columbus on the broken. We're actually on the dam right now, but it's pretty low. We gotta get my hands, wash this worm crap off. So we're under the bridge on top of the dam. Looking for some fish. Looking for one to bite, actually. We got bluegill on the orange rod, bluegill head on the white rod, and we got some worm on this one now. We did have 2 live bluegills. That orange rod, I think it might be a turtle smacking that bluegill to death. Only thing I can figure, but I don't know. It's pretty shallow out there, but we'll see. Might get hung up if it holds bottom. We might check on this orange one. See what's going on with him. Luckily, I got a little piece of metal coming off the broken side of the dam. It's got a hole in it. Yeah, just a bluegill. I have a hard time believing that is making that bend on that rod. But it is. Getting it positioned right. Make do with what you got. We would throw it out in the main current. And you could see the broken portion of the dam. We might show that real quick to the viewers. Hey, Gray Wolf. Subscribed and like. Good luck, brother. Appreciate it. Let's show you some new viewers in here. I haven't seen the beginning of the show. We were over here at the broken part of the dam. Or we were already on the broken part of the dam, but it's all broke pretty much. Looks like we were getting a bite on the white one there for a minute. So we got we're probably zoomed in too close now. So we got that there. Broken portion of the dam coming out. At one time I could get under that tree right there and fish alongside of it, but it's pushed all the rocks and everything out of the way now. Can't even get over there. I can get close to the tree. We could try that. We're getting a tripod over there in them rocks. Yeah. Yeah. You may throw that white rod out farther out. I'm just risking it. There's a pile of rocks sitting right there where the line goes in the water. Anyway, that's what we got. Well, then you got my logo fished right off that little sandbank there, and you can see that in the background, the bridge. That's my logo. Second or third video I did. And back behind here we got, so we're under a bridge. Back behind here we got the railroad bridge. There's a good spot back in that corner right there. I always thought there'd be fish there, but it's really shallow. Oh, there was a fish jumped right there. Really shallow. Then there's an island right there in the middle. It'd be cool when the water's deeper. I mean, it's probably not no more knee deep out there. We're just messing around at this point. Hey, Jose, welcome in. Fish on. We're almost 2 hours and I'm about out of drink, so Really just want to catch a fish. Catch a fish on live is even better. Oh, it's been a minute. Catfish ain't been biting for me. But that's what we want to catch, because they've got to be coming off that spawn here. Got to be. There won't be no nibbles when they do start biting. They will be slamming that rod down so hard there won't be no reeling down. You know who a fish will be on. On like Donkey Kong. Oh, white rod got bumped. Maybe. Stick might have hit it. And I'm not sure about how that rod holder, it ain't in the ground very much, so. If it gets slammed, I don't know. But we are in the shade in this spot. Well, we got worm on the left rod now, which is the one laying down on the bucket. Orange rod, one in the middle. It has live bluegill. And the one on the right, the white rod, closest to us, has a bluegill head. That's all for bait. I got some live bluegill. I got some dead bluegill I caught yesterday, but and now worms, because I'm not fishing in a good spot for the worms, but fishing what I got. We may throw it up in this deep water again. It's actually really shallow out in front of me, but farther out it's shallow. Up close it's a little deeper. Not much deeper, but it's a little bit deeper. Can't see the bottom. Get him, Mr. Stacy. Get back to work. Oh, man. Good morning, Mid-South. Adrian, hey, welcome in. Well, I lost 2 smallies and a gar yesterday. I didn't have the gar. He never hooked up, but the smallies were on. And I had it right as I was pulling them up out of the water. The bluegill almost smacked me in the face. Yeah. Oh man, it just popped right out of their mouth. Hook wasn't in them. They were just holding on to the bluegill. Oh! I don't think I got enough weight on the orange rod. That it's just a little 1.5 or 2.5 bank sinker, and that bluegill is just frisky. He ain't very big. He's a frisky little cuss. Can't believe nothing not ate him. Better than Scotty. I don't know if it's better than Scotty. But I am in the shade now. I was out in the sun earlier. Whew. Man, that takes the breath out of you right there. This fat guy don't like the heat. Well, I'll be going into it here soon, 3 o'clock. What they call an oven. That's what we call my factory. All right. Throw that right one back out. Maybe bring the worms in a little closer. Now we got 21 people in, 44 likes. Catch fish, it might be better. No different than the rest of June. I didn't catch hardly much in June, as far as catfish goes. They have not bitten all of June, pretty much, and going into July. Now we'll throw that right rod back out. We got the live liner on the one on the left. Hopefully I'll be able to see a bite. I won't be able to hear the clicker, but even if I was next to it. Oh, I hear it. Good. Did have a bite. New Phillip rod. I doubt it. Shoot my worms, darn it. I don't know what kind of fish it was. Probably a turtle. Well, we'll put some more dead worms on there and see. I didn't even think I'd get a bite out there in that shallow part. I was acting like I was going to set the hook, but on a circle hook, it's not a wise choice. Not unless you feel tension. And then it ain't a regular set either. It's more of a just pull slowly. I might drop it off in front of us though. Welcome back, Scotty. Mid-South's talking about you. Come back here and get some crawdads. What if we throw our bait down here? Got nowhere to put it really. Might put the live liner on. I don't want the bait bucket falling over. There we go. We're just gonna throw this one out again anyway. And we got a bunch of rocks here. Oh no. I did not make it. We'll go back on the back side of it. Crazy. Maybe we can get it back, maybe. If we're lucky. Oh man, jumping. Oh. We're getting real close to the broken side of the dam. If I could get a tripod over here, I would try. But we're sitting on top of rocks. Boulders, as you may say. And we are definitely hung up good. I think I got it out of one hang up. There we got it. I guess we're over here. You won't see me cast it. We're gonna put a fresh bait on, I think. That bluegill's had the lick. And I don't know if there's any fish down there, but there's a worm on there. I'll cut this guy's head off. Well, we could put worm on, I don't know. Oh, put my shirt. Well, the live liner's on that baby, so hopefully we can see it bend. All right. Oh wait, that's me, my bad. How's your fiance? Hey, Leonard Jones. Yeah, we're still wondering how you got a fiance. There we go, guys. Little bluegill head. We're way in this corner because I'm in the shade. That's the only reason. Look at that orange rod, man. That little bluegill, he's a feisty one. Just trying some different stuff. We'll throw in the main current now and see what happens. See what happens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, yeah. That's what happens. Yeah, break off. Oh man. First break off though. First break off, so not too bad. That's how I got my fiance. Roofie's in the basement. It only locks from the outside. What's up, Johnny Lamb? Mid-South the Nut. I think on where I'm retying this baby in the shade over here, we're gonna put worm on on the light rod. Crazy. I am seeing some bait fish up there now on the shallow flat. It's interesting. Yep, seeing some bluegill, some bluegill or bass up there. Not that we can catch them, but they are there. Let's see if I can get a bite. Circle hook with a worm on it don't work too well for a bluegill. Come on, little bluegill, you're a lively guy. I can't believe nothing's not hit you. Nasty dirt off my hands. And we may retie that one, may not. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. Use that method. There's a little bit of worm there on that one. Oh, we retie one. So we'll have two worms. More than likely, they ain't gonna bite a bluegill. Ain't gonna get caught on that big hook either. So. May want to put a split shot on it though. You ain't gonna get very far. No weight. Good question is, where's the split shots? I better put two of them on at least. The heat is real, guys. The heat is real. It's on the streets. It's even under the bridge. Take that live bluegill. All right. Let's try this. A little bit of worm going out. drag up here. Probably bait's right in front of me, probably. Alright, let's check on this one real quick. There's all kinds of bluegills out there. I can see them now. Yep, still got worm. Not much. They're eating it off there. Alright, got worm on that one. Let's do live on this one again. We're interested in a bigger fish. You getting a bite? Oh, I've seen that bouncing. All right. Flick you in the top. Flick you in the top today. I always make sure that top scale's off the tip of the hook. Not very far out, guys. Not very far out. He's a wiggling. Set her up here and put the live liner on. Man, we need some shade. And something is biting on that. Probably a little minnow. There may be nothing. Ain't much worm on there. Alright, we'll get her. Alright. I could use a 6-pack right now. And I don't even drink. Hi. 6-pack of Gatorade, maybe. Alright, guys. Mid-South said hi. Hunting and stuff, welcome in. Oh, I got the headband on. It's in there somewhere. It's soaking wet, what it is. Soaking wet. I should be on the sandbar over there across from me, but we chose this spot. So I could lose more rigs and have to buy more sinkers and hooks. So we did have one bite on worm. Something stole the bait. So that's it. That's about it. That's about all the call for. Even the fish don't like the heat. Let's look at that middle rod or end rod. Okay, that's just him swimming. That's a live bait. I seen the line move and I was like, what? I think we're just gonna Tie this one back up. All right. Good morning, Miss. Oh, we're behind now. I messed up. Right, Bugman? I guess this is a new segment, Friday Morning Bites. I've got a half a six pack. No delivery, though. Well, that didn't work out too well. Well, there is fish here sometimes. Not a lot, but there is some. That orange rod's got a lively bluegill. I mean, he's 3.5 inches long, but he is lively. And the heat is on. Half a six pack. Man, should have brought my fan today, Scotty. I didn't bring my fan. I knew carrying live bait might be I can't get a wagon. Well, a wagon across this dam might be interesting. I'm guessing it's possible, but I'll show you the dam, guys. Some of you probably haven't seen. This is my dam they're gonna get rid of. Right now you can see how broken it is. But this is the working portion of the dam. So still getting a bite on the orange rod or bluegills, lively. I'll show you the broken part of the dam where all the water is going through. We'll walk around here, and it's a good spot to fish, but I really can't get a tripod over here. Plus it's really loud. Probably not much louder than what we are right now, but so you got all this broken portion of the dam. And the dam goes all the way to almost to the woods there on that side, but normally just floods everything back that way. Over on the other side is a good spot to catfish. Getting there might be more of an issue. Getting your rig back is definitely more of an issue. I'll lose 4 or 5 pounds every day I'm down there. All right, let's get back into the shade of things. Getting more shade. That sun must be getting up there. We're gonna check 20 people in. I'm gonna see something real quick. Likes and 0 money, 0 gems or rubies. Big Mike, welcome in, Big Mike. I don't know how many Big Mikes there is. There's quite a few Big Mikes. We could call Big Mid-South Big Mike. Right, Mid-South? Big Mike Mid-South. Man, that little bluegill's he's a trooper. That's what you want in a bluegill, being that lively. Look at that rod shake. Problem is, he moves so much, he gets away from the fish trying to bite him. Let's check on this one. What's he doing? I was gonna say 2 live baits gotta be better than 1. Heck, he's right under me. Hope he don't cross the other one, but chance we're rolling to take. All right, let's check the worm. It's pretty bad when you can't get a bite on worm. Look at that. And still got worm on there. We might put a little bit more on there. Heckish. We might put a piece of cut bait on there. Let's go a headpiece right in front of us. Why not? It is deeper water. Oh, what the heck. Let's go. Let's use a live bait on the light rod. What do you think, guys? Nothing to lose there, do we? We break off, we break off. Talking about one heck of a fight, though. Live bait. On the 7-foot light rod Shakespeare Micro Series. Right in front of some rocks. We'll even put it straight up and down so we can see the full bend. Of course, he's going to be on the rocks over there. Maybe a flathead will come and get him. Then we'll be on for some real fun. I'm more of a fat Mike. Okay, Mike. Oh, man. Yeah, we watch that other rod go up and down now, because I know he's going to bet. That little bitty one's pulling that catfish rod, he's definitely going to pull that light rod. That's even a bigger bluegill, I think. All right, how long have I been standing up? Been standing up for 2 hours, 15 minutes. Did you catch anything? I sure have not. Bluegill before the trip, before I turned the camera on, that's it. So, oh, he's really getting excited there. He keeps doing that, he's definitely gonna get hit. We'll see if that rod will break. I bet it will. That's a good bite right there. Wait a minute. Fish on. Fish off. Eh. What the heck? He had him. Darn it. I know I had that hook set good. Darn it. Knew a lively bait would get me a bite. Maybe he'll bite it again. Over by the rocks. That's flathead territory. Man, guys, we missed that. I did not catch that baby. I set the hook on him. Thought I had him. The rod just stayed down. I thought it was snagged or something. I think something just grabbed a hold of him and just swallowed him and didn't get the hook even after I set the hook. Of course, that's a light rod, so you really got to pound it to them. We'll see if he's still a lively bait again. Darn it. Well, we did get a bite. Fish on, fish off. You know it, Jesse. That's how it was yesterday. Actually, I got him to the bank yesterday. Just as I was ready to pull it out, the bluegill popped out of its mouth twice. 2 times on me. I'm going to start naming myself the struggling fisherman. Let's change the name. Yeah, now he's not as lively over there. Probably because whatever had him, took some skin off of him, took some scales off of him. I'm thinking flathead sitting underneath those rocks. Oh man, get crazy. Got 20 viewers, almost 50 likes. All right, guys. Now we're talking. See that bluegill, the orange rod, he's going crazy. Still nothing ate him. Uh-oh. We're going to have a heck of a fight in our hands. We got a good fish on that 6-pound line. I think it's 6. I hope it's 6. A lot of stuff to break off on here. Whew. Where's the wind at on a hot day? I complain about it the rest of the year, but on a hot day, I like it. They're not liking the smaller bluegill, they're liking the bigger bluegill. Can't go with skunk fishing adventures. You do catch some. I think it's tough. Part-time skunk fisherman. Fishing in the heat's tough. That is tough. It might be tougher on a boat because of the water glare on you, but man, I can't believe that orange rod has not got bit. But it ain't on no structure. And that light rod I just threw on structure, pretty much rock. Big rocks. Huge rocks. Boulders, as I say, boulders. Probably broken pieces of the dam. Oh man, that was crazy. Are you a live breathing human being? I'm hoping so. Ripping Fishing TV, any luck? Oh man, I just missed one. I don't know, pulled it right out of his mouth, I guess. I don't know. On live bluegill. The rod was bending there for a minute, just stayed down, just didn't move. And I thought, well, we better see if something, I felt something moving out there, and I was like, we'll set the hook. Dang it didn't pop out of his mouth. Very much alive and breathing currently. Who knows about the heat stroke? I'll feel good until I'm done and have to pack all this gear up and have to head back up the hill and to my car. So we're using 3 live bluegills. About ready to cut that headpiece off on that one. I figured a fish might come up in here eventually. It hasn't happened yet, except for that one that I just got. But that could be a 1 pound fish. Or smaller, who knows? You never know. Heat stroke, I know that feeling. Well, Scotty, I fish saltwater and I don't get bite in 30 minutes. I move it to a new spot. And ripping, I don't know what happened there. And Ripping Lips Adventures would be a cool name. Yeah, that is a cool name. Ripping Lips Fishing Adventures. Headband's already soaked. Yeah. Oh, I could. It's a little deeper right here. Now, out there, oh, I just seen a fish jump. Out there, it's not so much. Out there, I'm actually seeing fish, but it's not very deep. It's probably deeper than I think it is, just because I can see bottom. Normally, it's about knee deep. This time of year, it's about ankle deep. Let's check on this live bluegill again, if I don't fall down the hill into the drink. He's probably off that structure now. Yep, he's off the structure. Get back over on that structure, on those rocks. That's where we want you. I believe there's a fish out there too. He's gonna eat it. I believe there's one out there looking for it. We'll see. He was just moving like crazy earlier. I knew something was up. All right. Yeah, the headband's my floaty. That keeps me from sinking. All right, got this whole river and we're throwing 10 foot out. There you go. Some of them 4 foot. Don't underestimate what's in front of you. Next time I need to bring 2 drinks, maybe 3 drinks. See what time I got. Almost 2:30. Good morning, buddy. Hunting and stuff. Definitely getting red worms again next time because night crawlers last 2 minutes in this heat. 2 minutes is all they last. Might throw that orange rod a little farther out. And I figured there'd been one coming up in there sometime today, but it just hasn't happened. This bait here's getting kind of lively on the left rod here. Make sure the clicker's still on. Ain't nothing like watching your bait, your rod go in. This little bluegill, he's maybe 3.5 inches long, has been bending this rod all day, 2 hours at least. We're gonna throw it. It's a shallow spot out here on a point. Now, if it don't get wrapped around the rocks, we'll be good. But it probably will. All right. Hoping the mini mic's doing good. We haven't figured out how to use the charger with it yet. But so every time I plug it in, the app goes away. I don't know if you have to have the app or not, but seems like to me you would. All right. That bigger bluegill is not as frisky as the one on the orange. I don't know. He did get smacked. Hunting water jugs are always good. Yep, water. Shoot, if I could carry anything. I can't walk back to my truck. It's too far. Somebody done steal my stuff by the time I got back. Plus the video might be over by the time I got back. So we do have a brewery. We have a brewery up here on them trees up there. They got a little dining area out on like a patio. Get this just right. I don't know if it's any good or not. I think we're even zoomed pretty far out still, but we zoom it in a little more. There we go. That might be better. See that orange bluegill still, he's really active. The one on the light rod is no longer active. Maybe we need another fresh one on there. We only got a couple split shots, so I think he's doing what he wants pretty much. Could be why. You'd think he'd be pulling on the line though. We'll check it real quick. I like frisky bluegills. They hung me out? Well, that could be a reason why. That darn thing hung me up. Anyways, another snag of the day. You darn thing. How'd you hang up? I'll try to get it down on this rock. Surprised I ain't seen no other fishermen down here today. It is hot. And they're probably not as crazy. And break off number 2. Not a big deal on that one. It was just a hook. Shoot, 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 shoot. What flavor are they brewing? I don't know. I can't remember the name of the place, even it's a restaurant too. Oh, Upland. It's called Upland. All right. Let's see what else we can. That orange one there is on the edge of those rocks too still, but it's, it's a livelier bait. Just ain't getting hit. I don't understand it. Oh. You can't find a hook when you need one. I think we'll just go with 2. And then there were 2. I need to look down there real quick. See, I do see some fish. Fish out in this area, I see some, but looks like bluegills, maybe a bass or 2. It's weird, you can see the sand and then it like drops off. Yeah, whitetail, that's a bluegill. Oh, that was a turtle there. That was a little soft shell, I believe. Of course, most of them are sitting on that edge of the point. Still a little bit of shade over on that one sandbar. Woohoo! Diamond, welcome in. Hello, dangerous stuff, cool stuff. RS. King of Mirzapur, hello. A craft brewery. I don't know, I've never been there, but you have to call for reservations. I'm like a drive-up guy. Give me my food. I'll go home and eat it. Still no fish, but we did have a couple bites. I guess they were bites, I don't know. The bluegill, the bluegill looked like he'd been mouthed pretty good. So, come on, come on. How many likes do we have today? 54 likes. Woo, yeah. Abdi, was the fish is the target? Whatever bites a bluegill. It's a little small sunfish. Right now he's getting pretty lively on the orange one there. That's the bluegill pulling on it. I'm pretty sure a bigger fish will pull harder than that, but been wrong before. But he's been a lively bluegill, and he has not got hit all day. I threw a bigger one out. He got hit. That's a pretty good smack there. We're waiting for that thing to go down. I'm glad to have shade up here today. I know I couldn't have lasted 2 hours out there in that sun. That's for sure. Yep, I would prefer a catfish, but or a smallmouth bass. But if a gar bites and we gotta get a good hook in him, we'll take him too. Getting him off is another story. Getting him off the hook. Well, getting him up on the dam too. Might be another story. Pretty day though. Just not enough breeze. Little bit of breeze, but not much. Come on, kitty, kitty. Smalley, smalley, smalley. We know you're there. There's some small bass sitting on that shallow flat out there. Right at the edge of the deeper water. Right where it drops off. Come on, come on. No, but when they cook some food at that brewery, it's it really gets your stomach churning. You start smelling stink or something. I don't smell nothing over here, but I fish on that sandbar. Sometimes I can smell bacon in the mornings. Steak in the evenings. Oh. Well, you've been a good bluegill, but maybe too good. You're staying away from all the other fish. You're outrunning all of them, little guy. Why do you do that for? Oh, since today I chose this spot, the fish will probably be biting in the other spot. I go to that spot, they'll be biting in this spot. It just goes back and forth. That's how they work with me. We got an understanding. But second time fishing this spot this year. I don't think I fished it. Yeah, I don't think I fished it in the winter. I'm not positive. Might have caught some crappie here in the winter. I don't remember. I think I did. About ready to give her up. Brother Anthony, welcome in. Hunting and stuff, even sharing a 6-pack, half a 6-pack. About wore out in this heat, though, I'm gonna tell you that. It gets pretty bad when you kind of get used to the heat. No good rod slams today. But I did pull a bluegill out of one fish's mouth. Oh man. He scraped the bluegill pretty good too. I don't know how the hook didn't get him. I don't know. Might have been a gar, who knows. Act like more like a turtle. Oh, I got a breeze. We're under a bridge too, so that's awesome. Oh, Scotty's still in. Scotty must be working. Or he will be working. Usually got midday, you don't have much chance for catfish, but early morning, evening, you have more of a chance for a catfish. If they're even biting. If they're even biting. So far, they have not. We got 2 live bluegills out. This one over here has been real lively on the orange rod. Extremely lively. He's only about 3.5 inches long, but he's been lively. Been a lively little cuss. I think we're just gonna Throw them back in. Throw them back in cold today, I think. I got a whole bucket here of bluegills. 4 or 5 of them. Be free, be free. Some of them about 2 inches long. We'll pack my junk up and call it a day. I definitely ain't gonna carry live bait out of here. That's too big a haul for live bait. Yep, Indiana, buddy, Indiana. We are gonna pack up. Well, luckily I only broke off twice today, so, or maybe, yeah, twice. I think only twice. I didn't chance it the third time. So we do have Sunday night bites. Haven't figured out where I want to fish at yet. Maybe on down from this dam. I've got a lot of good spots, but nowhere to put a tripod, half of them. You gotta be kidding me. There it came loose. No wonder he wasn't moving. We're gonna I'm definitely letting this guy go. He has pulled this rod all day. Look at this lively guy. He's had that hook in his nose the whole time. It's been almost 3 hours, guys. That has been one lively fish. There you go, buddy. Off he goes to get ate by something now. Something chomp on him in 1 minute, probably. All right, we'll take this bank sinker off this one. All right, guys, we're calling it a day. Thanks for coming along. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe. Check out Scotty. Check out Anthony. Catch you later, guys. All right, how do we stop this thing?